Well, with that, let's head on over to race number 10, and we'll turn that over to Hot Plate.
I still hope there's still excitement going on right now because your tickets are alive and well. And here we go into the 10th race. It's an optimal claim. Here we go to the 10th race. It's an optional claiming race for $50,000. The first is $67,000. It's a mile and an eighth on the turf for 3-year-olds and up. The number one horse is King of Clubs at 12 to 1. Number two horse, Sabretooth at 3 to 1. The number three horse, None Above the Law at 6 to 1. The number four horse, Midnight Strike at 9 to 2. The five horse, Lahina's Favor at 12 to 1. The six horse, Atomic Age at 5 to 2. The seven horse, Empress Classic at 30 to 1. And the eight horse, the
Lamo.
Lamo at 7 to 2. Thanks, sis. Those are the
Welcome.
participants of the 10th race at Santa Anita.
Yes, we're eating all that popcorn.
Yeah.
It's actually apples and peanut butter.
Just on my peanut butter.
Organic, of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
of course. It wouldn't be any other way.
Okay.
So, Dennis on the Grill D, let me step in here real quick. I had two picks in this race. My first one went to Sabretooth, number 2. Has my high prime power number here. This horse actually always works hard. This horse works hard. And coming into this race here for a mile and an eighth, even though it's a repeat, I think this horse can repeat and win. That was back on May 9th. The horses had plenty of time to recover. He got more time to recover than they do in the Kentucky Derby. So he's had plenty of time to recover, running well. Frezu's in the saddle. I like that a lot. So that's going to be my number one pick. His times look really, really good. My second pick went to None Above the Law, Mr. Dependable. You can always depend on this horse being somewhere near the wire. Lacked room last time out, so he's got some reserve and just was running an outstanding race and couldn't get through there. Rosario was up in the saddle, but they're switching it back to Hernandez. Hernandez did run with his horse back in, I think it was May 3rd. No, that wasn't Hernandez.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah. Oh no, it
that
wasn't.
wasn't Juan. No, that
Uh-uh.
wasn't Juan Hernandez. I
That
circled.
wasn't one. Oh yeah, Harry
No,
Hernandez. That was
yeah, I
Harry.
circled that thinking that it was him, but I'm gonna uncircle it as soon as I finish this podcast. But I do like None Above the Law as my second pick in this race, and I'm just gonna go with those two until I hear from you guys, and you may inspire me to look a little deeper at another horse. But with that, let's switch it over to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I ended up narrowing it down to two horses. My number one pick is going to be Midnight Strike, just based on the last couple of runs. The horse has been right there. I'm surprised Rosario's not riding this horse in this position. Is he riding? He's riding number 6. That's my second choice. But the number 4 horse is going to be my based on Rosario riding the number 6 horse. He's going to be my number one pick. Atomic Age, Damata, Rosario. They're only at a 17% clip, but based on this horse, I was looking for a horse who's going to be on the lead in this race because everybody looks like a closer. So, but the 6 horse is going to be my number one pick. Then the number 4 is going to be my second pick, as this horse might be close to the lead. I just still haven't found who's going to be on the front end might be able to last all the way through because they're going to be the lone speed. But I think the 4 horse will be hanging right outside of that. So those are my 2 picks: the 6 and the 4.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I like 3 horses in the race here. I like Sabretooth. I think the horse has got a great shot here. Frezu coming right back. You're going a mile and an eighth. The horse seems to like that. He ran great there. So, Sabretooth's got to be there. Then the next one I like None Above the Law. I watched that race, this last race, because I know I was strong on this horse in this particular race. But when you go back and look at the race and the stretch, they literally knocked this horse into the rail. That's why he came up with this 7 lengths like that. I don't see why they didn't mark this as trouble or with some kind of warning sign on it. Because when you watch the replay, that was foul. And the horse was bet down to 3, just under 4 in that race. And okay, so Rosario gets off, but who do you pick up when a tie drops out there? The horse isn't won. That's the knocker. This horse has the horse never won? Yeah, he's won before, but he hasn't won in a long time.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But this is the field where this horse should be able to run. So I like him. But my best pick is the outside horse, Zalamo. I'm going with the French horse. I think he's going to show the kick at the end. I know that Freyzoo's going on here and going on and sticking with the 3 horse. The other one I like.
The 2 horse.
The 2 horse, rather. I'm sorry. But I think, Barrios, man, he's at 30% with this guy. And this dude he claimed the horse, just won back, and then he comes back after the claim and wins. He dug in. This horse is ready. So, you see the works after race are nice little works. After a claim, look at it. Look at these numbers with George Papa in here. Those are great numbers. Those jockey numbers, one last. Why not? A French horse too. He may be the close there. And that was a good race. He beat Lord Bullington. So that's what I like in here. I like those 3, and I'm making the 8 horse. Zalamo. Okay, it twists my tongue, man. It got me.
Let's head over to Da.
Yeah, I like 2 horses. I like the favorites. I like number 2, Sabretooth, has won at this distance, and Frezou wants more. He wants more wins. I like the horse that Prince Dulce came back to win the $67,000 purse race. Then Sabretooth came and as a favorite won with Frezou. I think they're gonna do it again. But I also like Midnight Strike. Midnight Strike was in the race with City of Exile, who came back to win. So, and that was even, but they're the same. The purse is the same, I think. This is a $50,000 claimer, optional claimer. Purse is $67,000. Interesting. So yeah, I like the 2 and the 4, and the 2 is going to be my single.
We're in the gate, and they're off. None Above the Law and Midnight Strike are the first 2 out. King of Clubs at the rail, and Sabretooth is not far behind either. Atomic Age immediately guided over to the rail, racing 5 lengths off the pace. Just outside of him comes Lahaina Flavor and Zalamo at the back of the field. None Above the Law showing the way today, and he cruises past the finish line for the first time. He's in front by 2.5 lengths over Midnight Strike. It's another couple back to Sabretooth, who races on the outside of King of Clubs. King of Clubs takes 3rd for himself now. Then it's Atomic Age, 6 lengths off the lead. Outside of him, Lahaina Flavor, and another 2 to an unhurried Zalamo. They make their way onto the backstretch, and Juan Hernandez has the veteran. None Above the Law. Cruising along, just took a peek over his left shoulder to see nothing there. Front by 1.5 lengths. Midnight Strike is second. None Above the Law tries to sprint away from them now. Down at the rail, King of Clubs is racing 3rd, now 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's Sabretooth, comfortable at this stage. 1.5 lengths behind him to Atomic Age as they move around the far turn, where it's still None Above the Law. None Above the Law in front, 1.5 lengths. Midnight Strike is in second. Sabretooth in the thick of it, 3rd on the outside. King of Clubs, Lahaina Flavor trying to launch a bid. 2 in front of Atomic Age. Zalamo has trailed throughout there inside the final 1/8 of a mile. And Midnight Strike comes to None Above the Law. Takes the lead away from him. None Above the Law comes right back, though. 3 back to Sabretooth in 3rd. None Above the Law or Midnight Strike. None Above the Law, Midnight Strike. None Above the Law gets the win on the front end.